I am not going to be paying full price for private school because my life is just not set up that way yet. Here's what I would recommend in order for you to be able to afford private school education.
Hello, citizens. Welcome to our brand new house.
And he's very disappointed he didn't get a job today.
Why are you still talking?
I'm going to take away your screen time. Okay, then come on. You got to go to class. I was livid. I was so close to like whipping out my camera and just pointing it at his face like, look guys, this is the jerk. To piss him off like he did me. Hey guys, so this vlog is going to be pretty much centered around private schools. What I did, and it's pretty hefty price-wise. I did the same thing for his summer school for last year and the year before. I pay a smaller tuition, but it's significantly lower. So this is a little bit about that process. There's a lot of steps. You have to visit the school, you have to go on tours, you have to schedule a play date with them where they bring the kids in and separate the parents and then have them all mingle. You need a teacher recommendation, so the existing school teacher needs to write them a recommendation to send to that school. For each individual school, by the way, the application fee is like $75 each. For some of the schools I have to do like a parent interview. So it was like a lot. I'm like, this is just kindergarten, but okay. But these were the private schools. The kindergarten schools, or the public schools, were not so crazy. You just had to have the list of schools that you would like to apply to submitted before the 19th of January. Buenos dias. Sage, come on. It's time to go to class. Let's go. I don't want to get upset, Sage. Mommy's got to go to work and you have to go to school. Once you get through your day, maybe you can go play in the snow after school. Right now you can't. Come on, right now it's time to go to class. Let's go. Sage. Okay, I'm going to take away your screen time. Okay, then come on. You got to go to class. You can play in the snow later. I know, but right now you have to go to class and then you can play in the snow. Uh-oh, slippery.
That's really funny. That one frog is really funny.
You should check and make sure they're not hurt before you laugh.
I don't want to go to school.
I know. Hi, good morning. Come on, Sage.
I want to go to school.
You have to go to school.
I don't want to.
I understand. You gotta go.
I don't want to go to school.
Bro, my friend Elise.
Oh, you write your name?
Lucas.
Okay.
Hold the Oh no!
You got it? Here, let me fix it for you.
Can you help me?
Yeah, here you go.
Hello, I'm Sage Smith.
What did you say?
I'm Sage Smith.
Hi, Sage Smith. How old are you?
4.
When's your birthday?
In April 16.
Yeah, how old are you going to turn on April 16th?
5.
Oh, wow. What do you want to do for your 5th birthday?
I want to bring 100 friends to my birthday. Even my daddy I want to bring there.
Okay. What do you want to do with those 100 friends?
Just my grandma and auntie and grandpa.
Oh, visit your family? That's sweet. I thought you were gonna say you want to do something like eat cake, maybe go somewhere.
Yes, I want to eat cake and go somewhere.
Do you have somewhere in mind?
With all of my friends.
Okay. Do you have somewhere in mind?
Mommy, you can surprise me.
Okay. Making that face. He just had some of these.
The sugar is sour.
Do you want another one?
No.
So we are at a school that we're checking out, a potential school for Sage, kindergarten. It's called the School at Columbia University. And I had to have a little chat with Sage before we went in. So when we go in, we're not gonna talk about butts. We're not gonna talk about farts. We're not gonna talk about guns. We're not gonna talk about stupid or hitting people. None of those things, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And I can even suck myself.
You should probably not. Can you try not to for an hour?
Fun.
It's a fire alarm.
In case there's fire.
Hi! Oh! We just got back from one of Sage's school tours at the school at Columbia University, which is a K through 5. It is associated with Columbia University. I love that the school at Columbia University was really diverse. Like the teachers, the students. I like that they had a lot of after school activity options. Like they had something, they mentioned something about robotics, which I know Sage would love. He's really into science stuff. It's the second of a series of tours I have lined up. I had no idea that the kindergarten admission process would be so tedious, but
So tedious.
the journey to finding the perfect school for you. So here's the thing. Sage is so dynamic and energetic and socially vibrant and all those things. He also doesn't love to focus. He's also told me he hates school.
Yeah, and I also didn't get a job.
And he's very disappointed he didn't get a job today. Tell me about what happened. Come.
At school?
At school.
At school.
And how frustrated you are that you didn't get a job.
I was scared and stupid when I went to school. And
You were never stupid. Don't say that about yourself, okay?
but I was stupid because
No, you're
I
never
didn't
stupid.
get a job today.
It wasn't because you're stupid. You're never stupid. You understand? You're brilliant and you're intelligent and you're smart, okay? You're not stupid.
But I didn't get a job.
I think that maybe perhaps you didn't get a job because there's only so many jobs and every day somebody in class doesn't get a job. Could that be true?
No,
Okay, so why didn't you get a job?
because I was angry.
So you got a privilege taken away.
Yes.
I
was thrown in the garbage.
That's disappointing, Sage.
Yeah.
I could understand that's frustrating. So like I was saying, he doesn't really love school like that. So he kind of needs like a combination of disciplined, but also like play-based, kind of progressive. So I kind of go back and forth because the charter schools of New York, which are, and correct me if I'm wrong, you guys, if you guys have any information that I don't, please correct me, because I grew up in California. The school systems are very different there. and I'm just learning this as I go. But the charter schools seem to be, they have like a lot of funding, and it seems almost like private. I've been told it's very like, it could be kind of militant, or it preps them for like college and things early. So it's like really disciplined, I've heard, which is not the environment that I really like for Sage. But on the other hand, I'm like, he does need some kind of discipline, but I don't want it to be so much that he hates school even more.
Why are you still talking?
Rude? Why not?
Just share how you heard about Calhoun.
The teachers, the staff, the directors, they're all really hands-on and involved with the transition from pre-K to kindergarten.
Why you think it's the right fit for your family. When you think of his educational journey, what do you envision?
Hello. Welcome to our brand new house.
That's us manifesting our brand new house. We got some goodies from our friend. Like a pet. Oh, slippers.
It
Yeah.
rotates.
Oh, that's cool.
Just like this.
Wow, you figured out how to maneuver that pretty quickly. How did you know it did that? How about this guy?
Yay. Hey, off-roader. I wonder what's in here. Oh, it's Cocomelon.
Oh.
The tractor.
Oh, well, you kind of outgrew it.
Right here.
What do you got there?
2 new cars.
I'm gonna tell her thank you. You wanna put these slippers on?
No.
Okay, let's open this other thing. I was on the train and it was rush hour and I was carrying all these boxes, my backpack, Sage's backpack, everything with me, and 2 big old boxes. It was crowded, and so then there was a seat that became available, and I was like, I had to pass one person to get to it, and I was like, excuse me, because I was gonna go sit down. And then he saw me passing, and then he just immediately quickly sat in the seat. I was like, that is so rude. Like, okay, I don't expect men in New York to be chivalrous, because they're not. I didn't expect that. But like, you see somebody with a bunch of bags, like,
He couldn't rotate.
it was just so rude. I was livid. And normally if I wasn't feeling like my knees were gonna buckle because I was starving all day, I would not be annoyed. I was so close to like whipping out my camera and just pointing it at his face like, look guys, this is the jerk. Just put him on blast, even if I wasn't really recording, just to piss him off like he did me. Okay, I'll get them for you.
No, I need to get them.
Do you know, why would you ask me if you're gonna get them?
I'm the boss.
I got some packages. Well, one of them arrived yesterday and it was left outside.
Outside!
What?
The package went left outside.
But we went to go get it in time, didn't we?
Yes.
Yeah, they left it out front. I'm like, ring the doorbell. I was actually home. I was like, ring the doorbell. I'll buzz you in. I'll buzz you in. And they was like, I am not climbing all those stairs, so I'm gonna leave it right out front. So I just quickly ran down to go get it before anybody could steal it.
Mommy, can you get the scissors for me?
I thought you were gonna get them and you're the boss.
I can't reach the lever.
Oh, funny that. So I got some powder puffs. Are these the ones that, yeah, these are good. I've been on the hunt for these. Every time I go to Sephora, they're sold out. And when I went to Sephora, that very lovely lady was like, just go on Amazon. I was like, you know what? You so right. They were A, cheaper, you get more. There are in here, is that one each? There's 6 in here. And I think it was like $5 on Amazon. I love these little powder puffs, especially for getting like in this corner under the eye. And then I got these. They're blue light and I love them, but also they're really cute. And I get a lot of compliments on them. People stop me every day to tell me how cute those glasses are. And I'm like, Amazon. And they have them every color. So I ordered another pair of black ones. Let me open it. Let me get these set up and then I'm gonna show you what they look like. They're identical to my green ones, but they're black. I think they're cute. You know what? They're cute, but they're not as, like, they don't pop as much as the green ones, but they're nice with, yeah, I'm a fan. I like them. But these were probably $16, I want to say. And they're blue light, so they protect against all the excessive screen time. So that's why I have them. And they're cute. Like, I got them on Amazon. The brand is Viscone. Viscone? Viscone? Oh. Actually, I wanted to open my other thing that I got with you guys. But it's not a transformer. I hate to break it to you. You're not about to be roughhousing my gentle items and garments, okay? You can abuse your toys. This is gonna be handled with care, okay? These are one of those things that are hard to find. Like, you know you need one, but they're very hit or miss, you know? So, like, when you find the one you like, you really gotta, like, even if it's a little bit more than you want to spend on that item, like, you kind of gotta get it. That's what happened here. Sage, can you keep your volume down just a smidge for a minute? And I'm sure a lot of people can relate. You're like, I need one of these, but I just haven't found one that was cute that I like. So this is what I got. Cute little basic black bag, right? It's got this little pocket in the front. This is from All Saints, y'all. It was originally like, I want to say $350, $400. Let me see. Let me look at the tag. I got it for $150. I don't like it wide, but you can't leave it that way. Your backpack's gonna be wide open. And the way it's set up in New York, you will get robbed. If you are not already, please subscribe to my channel. Stay in touch. Let's stay connected. I would love to see you again. I am building my community and journey on YouTube, so I really hope that you are part of it. And I would love if you subscribed, shared, or liked this video and helped me grow. And now for the reason you're here. Now, I am not someone that can afford private education. However, I have for the last 2 going on 3 years been able to put my son in private school in New York. If you are looking to do the same thing, that's totally understandable. Don't get discouraged by the lack of funds or income or not being able to afford it. The worst thing that you can do is not try and miss out on the opportunity. So here's what I would recommend in order for you to be able to afford private school education on a low or no income budget. The first thing I would recommend is checking out Google to see what kind of allowances your state has for low income or no income families. Some schools, especially in New York, do have requirements that they need to fulfill based on diversity, income, and a slew of other requirements. I know for New York, a lot of the schools, especially private schools, you are at an advantage if you are in a marginalized community, or if you have low income, or if you have a more diverse background. That is definitely an advantage, and a lot of schools are looking to recruit your child for that very reason alone. Is it fair? Meh, not, but it is fair for us who really want to put our kids in private school but don't have the money to afford it. The second thing I would do, and what I did, which was successful, is to contact the school either by phone or by email and expressing your interest in the school. Let them know a little bit about your scenario and what your situation is, and ask them if they have any kind of financial aid or reduced tuition. Some schools will grant you access to apply and consider your application if you are within a certain income bracket. I emailed the schools that I was interested in, asked them if they had any special programs like that, and they did. And with these sort of things, you definitely want to get in as early as possible. The whole kindergarten process starts, or schooling, I would say, it starts a lot sooner than the school year. For example, Sage is turning 5 this year, and in New York, for kindergarten, your kid has to be at least turning 5 that year to be able to even apply for kindergarten in the fall. So we started his kindergarten application process in late October, I want to say, of 2023 for his fall season in 2024. So the sooner you get in, the better the chances that you're going to get the most money allotted, because there is a small window and a small amount, not a small amount, but a specific amount that they can grant to families. And by getting in early, you are getting better chances of getting a better rate. The next thing I would recommend is use any references or referrals that you might have, connection, to possibly talk to someone that they might know. Networking goes so far, even with schooling. And if you know people that know people, you can get a lot further. What they can help you with, that will vary based on their position there, I would imagine, but it doesn't hurt to put the word out and get as much aid and information as you can. A lot of people say, oh, private school it doesn't matter when they're that young. But for me, and I'm sure there are some parents that probably agree with me in that this is the age where their brains absorb the most, and it's so pivotal in their development that it's equally as important as, you know, the ideal best schools when they're in middle school or elementary or high school or college, because it's just setting them up for a strong foundation. I have no regrets. I love the private schools. I also applied to public schools. We'll see which ones he gets into and make that decision based on my child. And I would love to make another video about what that whole process is like and that decision process, because there's a lot of thought that goes into it for me personally. What I love about private schools, predominantly that the classes are a lot smaller. Now, if you have a child that's just super gifted, learns really quickly, won't need a lot of one-on-one attention, then they can thrive in any environment. But for me, I like for the classes to be smaller so that less things get overlooked. There, you know, is time for them to spend with each student. The teachers are very, very involved and communicative with the parents. I think this varies by school. It's not just a private school thing, but I've noticed that it is very strong in private schools, where, you know, they spend a lot of time with each individual and have a good grasp on the student that they're nurturing and that they're teaching. So I really love that. You know, there are other perks too, but I wouldn't say shy away from the public schools either. There's some really great ones out there. I went to public school and I turned out fine, I think. Definitely consider expressing interest in private schools if you have a preference for your child, and don't get shied away because of the income. You never know what's out there. There's lots of grants, there's lots of options, financial aid, where you don't need to take loans out, because private schools range from, I mean, his school's in the 5 digits, and that's for pre-K. So it's pretty hefty price tag, and I ain't got it like that. I just went out and tried to find programs and solutions and loopholes. I'm sure there are some mommy groups that also have some insight as to how to get the best option for private school for your kid based on your state and where you live. But for me, that's what worked, and that's what I'm going to stick to. My income is changing, but ultimately, I think the lower income that you make, the more of an advantage. But it really just depends on the school. Some schools do like a sliding scale tuition where it just depends on your income. Some have, you know, a bank of how much they can offer, and they just divvy it up based on first come, first serve and how much each individual family needs. And some have options that you can get a full free ride. So just make sure that you're going out there and asking. Don't be afraid to ask. Don't be shy. You know, it's ultimately to set you up for a better situation with your kids. So go for it. I hope this helped. I hope you try it and you have some success. Let me know in the comments if you have any other tips or any other recommendations on how to get the best schooling, especially if you work in education. Like, let us know. I definitely want to share any and all insight and information that I learn and gather. I'm figuring this whole new schooling thing out. The system is very different from where I went to school, being in New York versus California. So I'm figuring it all out. I'm sure there's tons that's changed since COVID too. So if you have any information, please don't hold out on the knowledge. Spread it, share it, and help us get to where we want to get our kids and set them up for the best education possible. All right, I hope you like this video, and I hope to see you again soon. Again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.